The next practice in the sequence or the systematic steps of development that we're working with is called Chakra Bedhana. And Bedhana means to pierce, literally. It's like putting a thread through a bead and joining beads together onto a string of beads or a mala. So that's kind of what we're doing with the breath now. We're going to use the breath as a tool to facilitate that unicity between the 7 centers that we were exploring in the last video. So come back into your sitting position, into your way of being, where you land really well in your body, tongue positions, face and jaw, stacking, all the things you've learned in terms of the steps of practice. And then come into those 6 directions around you and check into those. And then the 7th direction into the body. And from there, check into the center of the head, Ajna chakra. And then down to Muladhara, the base. And then to Svadhisthana, the base of the belly. Manipur, around the navel. Take a moment, just a moment, to feel each one. Anahat in the chest. Vishuddhi in the throat. And then back to Ajna. And then to Sahasrara, the crown. And just take a moment to move between each center in your own time. And take maybe 4 to 10 seconds. A little bit longer if you wanted to, of course. In your own practice at home, you could take longer. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to keep it quite brief. So just feel into each of those centers. Take your time to just move your attention successively and through each one. Get really comfortable with this embodied awareness. Excellent. So what we're going to be doing now is it's starting to bring your attention to the breath and start manipulate the breath. So you're going to be working with extending both the inhale and the exhale. And again, to kind of Samavritti based, so equal inhale and exhale. So it'll be equal inhalation and exhalation. We want to get the breath to at least 21 seconds on the inhale and 21 seconds on the exhale as a beginning for the practice. So you've already been working in that. And if you haven't yet got that development, then just be patient and come back to this video later. There's no hurry. There is no urgency. Okay? So we don't want to be engaging in bypassing where we're not doing the steps that are necessary. Otherwise it's running before you can walk. It's not going to be helpful. You end up hurting yourself. So take your time to build up that breath capacity first. So in this practice, you're going to be coming into Ajna, down to Muladhara, and spending just 3 seconds in each of the centers or thereabouts. So from Muladhara to Svadhisthana, to Manipur, to Anahat, to Vishuddhi, to Ajna, to the crown. And that's one inhalation. Starting here, go straight down, breathe in all the way up through the system, and then breathe out 21 seconds, 3 seconds in each center on the way down. Okay? So that's the plan, is to use that very slow breath to get the feeling of uniting those centers, joining them into one mala of continuity. So bring your attention into the center of the forehead, Ajna. And then exhale, bring your attention down to the base. And then 1 and 2 and 3 seconds in the base. 1 and 2 and 3 seconds in Svadhisthana. And 1 and 2 and 3 seconds in Manipur. And then 1 and 2 and 3 seconds in Anahat. And then 1 and 2 and 3 seconds in Vishuddhi. And 1 and 2 and 3 seconds in Ajna. And then 1 and 2 and 3 seconds the crown. Stay in the crown for 1 and 2 and 3, and then Anya for 1 and 2 and 3. Vishuddhi, 1 and 2 and 3. Anahat, 1 and 2 and 3. Manipur, 1 and 2 and 3. Svadhisthana, 1 and 2 and 3. And the base, 1 and 2 and 3. Excellent. Let's do that again. So for base, 1 and 2 and 3. Svadhisthana, 1 and 2 and 3. Manipur, 1 and 2 and 3. Anahat, 1, a 2 and a 3. Vishuddhi, 1 and 2 and 3. And Anya, 1 and 2 and 3. And the crown, 1 and 2 and 3. And now take it to 4. So the crown, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And Vishuddhi, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Anahat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Manipur, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Svadhisthana, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And Muladhara, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Remain in Muladhara, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Svadhisthana, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Manipur, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Anahat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Vishuddhi, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Anya, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the crown, Sahasrara, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And stay there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Anya, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Vishuddhi, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Anahat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Manipur, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Svadhisthana, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Muladhara, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And stay in Muladhara, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Svadhisthana, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Manipur, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Anahat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Vishuddhi, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Anya, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Sahasrara, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Stay in Sahasrara, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Unify all the centers in your mind, one flow, all of them together now. And just let go of the control of the breath. Breathe out. Let go of the control of the breath. Sustain your attention on the breath, the whole body breathing, the unification of all the centers. 7 directions, and the centers, and the body breathing, all together. All of it together. And relax. Let go. let go. Relax, let go. When you're ready, open your eyes, take a long, slow inhale, and humming breath. Right to the end of the breath. Inhale, slowly, nasally, low and slow. And again, hum on the exhale. Slowly inhale. And hum again, one more time. Wonderful. Now, of course, that's a good beginning. All right, but of course it's possible to take it deeper. Like we talk about in the text with advanced yoga practitioners, they can take these practices to extraordinary levels, stuff that's not even considered as reasonable or feasible in the contemporary modern world. One of the practices that goes with this later on, for example, is chanting the syllables of light on each of the chakras. So, for example, the syllables for the Vishuddhi are A, I, U, R, L, A, I, O, Ha, and Hung. So each of these centers has sounds associated with it, and you can slow the practice down to the degree where you can do 3 or 4 rounds of each of those complex sounds internally as you're breathing. So there's a range of places to go with this, but that is a really good beginning. And of course, if you want to look up more, then I highly recommend, there's some good work out in the world in terms of looking at chakras. Georg Feuerstein, Anna Dear Judith. There are many people in the world who are doing really good stuff. So if that is something that you want to pursue for your direction, there are many directions you can look at in here, or of course get in contact with us. But there's a lot of possibility there with these embodied awareness practices and how they really resonate with some people. So, and notice that when you're doing that, what you're doing is you're taking your breath into this extremely slow practice, this hypoventilation, and staying fully present, fully aware, fully clear, fully here, fully now, fully engaged in the body and the breath the whole time. And you're training your mind in accessing that level of capacity and awareness. Excellent. Thank you very much.